Famous Guitars, episode number 31. You take a satirical mockumentary by Rob Reiner about a rock band, and you're going to get this famous guitar right here. And of course, I'm talking about Nigel Tufnel's legendary Mr. Horsepower guitar. There are some weird and wild creations among the Stars guitars that have attained noteworthy status since the birth of rock and roll, but there's none more rock than this hell-fired hot rod from Ernie Ball music man Mr. Horsepower. Born from the twisted imagination of guitar god Nigel Tufnel, also known as Christopher Guest, who played Tufnel in the 1984 movie This Is Spinal Tap. This is an instrument with palpable sustain, tangible tone, and more than anything else, as much satirical splendor as Rob Reiner's rock mockumentary itself. As Tufnel might say, "Don't touch it, don't even look at it." Guest didn't play Mr. Horsepower in the movie, but he devised it years later for the Spinal Tap reunions and promotional appearances. The guitar's most prominent appearance was most likely its use at Albert Hall, where Guest shreds on a custom creation in front of a red 20-foot Marshall stack, captured on DVD as a Spinal Tap reunion, the 25th anniversary London sellout. In 2001, Ernie Ball Music Man produced a limited run of 25 exact replicas of the original one-off. And these instruments, which sold for right around $5,000 each at the time of their release, have attained collectible status alongside the limited run of custom shop signature models of many genuine guitar legends, now fetching upwards of $15,000 on the collector's market. Housed in a slightly modernistic offset body of Music Man's Albert Lee signature model, Mr. Horsepower features 8 fully functional pickup coils, an effect created by 4 humbuckers mounted side by side and sealed with the same continuous wrap-around insulating tape, 4 independent pickup selector switches, each with its own indicator light, a Floyd Rose-style vibrato tailpiece with a rubber-booted 4-on-the-floor vibrato arm capped with an 8-ball gearshift knob, quad exhaust pipes, a racer wheel volume knob, and maple neck with position markers to tell you what key you're in, and a fully working tachometer that actually gauges how fast you're playing. As outlandish as it all is, it's tap through and through. In fact, the only real surprise is that the tack doesn't go to 11. While hard rock and heavy metal were always rather easy targets for satire, often doing the job so well themselves that intervention from the other acts was unnecessary, This Is Spinal Tap captured something beyond mere spoof or mockery, a tone that all musicians recognize simultaneously as hilarious and really rather touching. In one fell swoop, in its own overall self-aggrandizing manner, Mr. Horsepower embodies the same achievement. Do we laugh? Do we cry? Or do we just strap it on and rock? And you can find this story and other famous guitars in the Guitars That Rock the World Ultimate Star Guitars Expanded Edition by David Hunter. So there it is, your famous guitars, number 31. Nigel Tufnel's Mr. Horsepower guitar. And like, share, and follow for more famous guitars.